Hi, we here at the TheAppleClinic would like to show you how to be able to install and configure a Nintendo Entertainment System on your iPhone, iPod, and/or iPad. Now I'm going to be using an iPhone 4 from Verizon today, and you're going to be able to do all of this, be able to get games off the internet and install them on your iPhone without having to connect to any computer. All this is being done on your iDevice. Now you're going to be needing 4 things from Cydia, and that's iFile, nes.emu, EMUPatcher, and you're also going to be needing Safari Download Manager. Now after you've gotten those 4 things from Cydia, you're going to open up iFile. Now iFile can deposit you in a number of places. When you open it up, you're going to want to navigate to var mobile media, and just to kind of show you how that works, it can kind of throw you into any place. And this is the root folder. You can tell by the little slash icon at the very top. You're going to scroll down to var, scroll down to mobile media. Now once you're in the media folder, this is where you're going to start creating folders to be able to put your game in. On the top right you hit edit, and on the bottom left you hit the little plus symbol, and the names field you type in ROMs, all capital letter except for the S, type directory, create, done. Now you scroll down and you enter your ROMs folder. You can create another folder the same way you just did, plus at the bottom left, names field, you're going to call this NES, all capital letters, NES, create, done. And after you created those 2 folders, you're going to exit iFile. Now you're going to be downloading some games. You can open up Safari. Now this is where Safari Download Manager comes into play. You're going to navigate to where you can get free games. Just go ahead and Google NES ROMs. You should be able to find something. Scroll down, look for a game you would like to be able to get. Go ahead and let it load. Click on the download link. Then you're going to click here, you're going to click download to. A little window is going to pop up. This is going to be kind of like a mini iFile. Now on the top left of this little mini window, you're going to hit the media button. Now here you're going to scroll down to the ROMs folder you created just a moment ago. Now here you're going to open up into the NES folder you also created, and then you're going to go ahead and hit save. Notice the little red icon on the bottom there. I'll go and give you a second to rewind so that you can see what happens when you hit save. See that little red icon at the bottom? Now after you're done downloading the game, go ahead and exit Safari. Go back into iFile, into your area where you made your NES game download to, the NES folder. Now here you're going to have to unarchive the zip folder because the zip format is not playable by any of the emulators. To unarchive it or unzip it, simply select it. This little deal pops up here. Select the Unarchiver. Once that is done, you hit done. Now you can see that you've got 2 new files in there. Now at this point you can go ahead and delete these 2 extra files. The one you need to keep is the one that says .nes. To delete files, you hit edit on the top right. You select the files you wish to delete, and then you hit the trash can button. To confirm or cancel, you simply hit delete 2 files or cancel to cancel the operation. We're going to go ahead and delete them, and then you hit done to go ahead and exit the edit mode. Now at this point I want to stress, please be very careful what it is you do delete inside of iFile, and where you store and where you save to. It's very important that you know where it is that you're saving to and what it is you're deleting. If you have any questions on that, just go ahead and ask us on our Facebook page or on our Twitter page there on the TheAppleClinic, which we'll provide links for. Now once you're done there, you can go ahead and exit iFile. Now at this point you're going to need to run the EMUPatcher. I'll just go ahead and open it and hit the NES button. You'll see processing. This process has been completed. Go ahead and hit OK and exit the EMUPatcher. Now we're going to go ahead and get this step out of the way right now, just so that we don't have to come back to it. In the settings area, this should have come with your EMU. It's called a BT stack. Go ahead and open it and enable the BT stack by selecting on it. You can already see I have it selected there. Go ahead and exit out of the settings and go ahead and launch the nes.emu. Now this is what it looks like. Now to load the game you just did, you're going to hit the load game. Now that's the game right there. Now this, sometimes like iFile, will deposit you in a number of places. Simply navigate to the var mobile media area, go to the ROMs, the NES, just like we did in iFile, and there it is. After you select the game, it will launch, giving you the control pads, A, B, directional pad, select, start there on the bottom. And you can see that I am now manipulating it, and it does my bidding as long as I touch on the touchscreen. And you can play NES to your heart's content. Now, start, select, all worked. In order to exit from this, tap on the top right corner of the screen and you're able to come back out to be able to configure, to be able to load new games, or to resume games. You can also save the state of your game just by tapping save state, and it returns you right there. So in case you do something silly, mess up or something, simply load state and it brings you right back to where you were. Now if you remember just a moment ago I had you go into the settings and enable the BT stack. Now this is what exactly it was for. This is basically to be able to allow you to be able to use your Wii remote as a controller for your newly found Nintendo on your iPhone. And what you do is you're going to need a Wii remote, and you're going to hit the scan for, hit the 1 and 2 button. Once that goes, you can let it go. You're going to see one Wii remote found. Okay. And you can see that I am controlling it with my Wii remote. So I push up and down, it goes up and down. I'm going to go ahead and resume the game. And you can see there that everything I do is being controlled by the Wii remote. And I'm not a very good Ninja Turtle, as you can tell. And you can control various functions of the NES from here with your Wii remote to be able to do a variety of things. So now that that's done, I hope that this helps out a lot and you're able to get a Nintendo up and running on your iPhone, iPod, or iPad. Thank you for tuning in to the Apple Clinic, and please do follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. Thank you.